closers have way more of an impact on no-show rate than I ever thought they did, because we've just run the numbers in our own company of it. So I'm Christian, owner of Maths Tutors Online, GCSE maths tutoring company, right? And Millie and I are the founders of this company, and we have done every single role in the company, right? And so today we were reviewing the statistical difference of doing the no-show process. So how we did this is Millie and I have appointments set between us about 750 booked sales calls. That's how many we've set, right? We've set them for each other, for ourselves, and for all of our team, right? Now, everyone in our team has access to something that we call the no-show process. So when a client doesn't show up, what do we do to get them on the call and to make sure that we can still do it? Now, setting for yourself might have an improved benefit, but there's no way to pull that out of this data. But the numbers that we had when we were setting calls for each other, our show rates were 75 and 65% respectively, okay? When we were setting for other people on the team, so it should be similar because, again, those were set for one another, not for yourself. The show rates were varying drastically to 60 and 64%, which is a massive decrease. And what's interesting is the sales guys that we're setting these for have the same no-show process we use. So it's not like they don't have a no-show process at all. They're just using it less effectively. Now, let me put into context how much this actually makes a difference. The difference between those two numbers, mine specifically 64 to 75%, is a 17% increase in calls taken. Doesn't sound like much. Let me put this into perspective for you. Per week, if you are taking 17% more calls, you are earning 17% more commission, which is almost an entire work day every week. Now imagine if you don't even have a no-show process at all, you could be adding 25 to 30% on top of your current commission with this one activity that takes 3 minutes max. How insane is that? You might have to have a look at another video about how to do it. But this has reshifted my mindset that the show rates are exclusively to do with the setters. Not true. The majority of the show rates are, and according to this, it's roughly 85%, right? 85% of the show rates are to do with the setter's job. But that last 15% or so, that is your doing as the closer, helping make sure that they get there. This is with stuff like sending reminders, mornings of, being personable. If they don't show up, get them on the phone, send them a reminder, send them a WhatsApp message. You know, if they're having second thoughts, actually show them that you're a human and stuff like that. So I cannot believe how much of a massive impact this has. So if you're a closer, boost your earnings by, 25% today by doing a 3-minute task if someone doesn't show up. If you're not doing it, I probably wouldn't want you as a closer because you're not the type of person that actually cares. Have a great day. Peace.